We're here with Taylyn today. She's actually going to be showing us around. And Taylyn, where are we at? Tell me
We
about it.
are in beautiful Berthoud, Colorado, a beautiful small little hick town that if you pass through, you'll probably recognize it because it's very different, very old, very little western, uh, very cute town.
I'm so excited. Thanks for taking us around. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely.
Well, you were telling me about this Josh program. What is that all about?
So when I was in high school, my sophomore year, we had a suicide, and a few of us in the community came together and we created Journey of Strength and Hope, an acronym for Josh. The Josh program taught kids to find their inner strength. We taught them outlets like working out, and meditation was a healthy way to get through your emotions and the hard feelings you feel, especially during times like in high school. um, we taught community givebacks. The givebacks, we would bring kids to houses that burnt down and we would help clean up the houses. We repainted the train station here in Berthoud. Um, we did outings to give the kids experiences.
That's
We
really
brought
cool.
the kids to Rockies games, trampoline parks, just trying to give the kids a different perspective of the world, giving back, finding your inner strength. We called ourselves warriors,
Yes.
strong. So yeah, the Josh program did end in 2020, but we ran for 5 strong years, and it was one of the best experiences of my life.
That's
It was
incredible.
amazing.
That is incredible. That's such a beautiful story. I mean that means a lot to a lot of people, and you doing that, that's really cool.
It
Really cool.
definitely took a toll on the community, and it brought strength to the community when we needed it the most.
Yeah, yeah, I can imagine. I can imagine. Well, we are here and we're about to go to the Berthoud Historical Society. So, come on, let's go. So, Taylin, where is the first place that you're taking us in your town?
We will be touring at the Berthoud Historical Society. This is a beautiful museum with lots of really old items and precious memories from people who originally lived in Berthoud all the way back to 1907.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's really cool. I can't wait to hear. And
There
see.
is a jail cell here, I believe. There's an old schoolroom. It's a complete fake set of the old school. So
Neat.
this is a very exciting museum in Berthoud that
Awesome.
not a lot of people know about. So Audrey, let's go show them.
I love that idea. Let's head. Wow, this place is incredible. Oh, I love it. Let's go see. Wow. Huh. I wonder how old this stuff is. Oh, hey! How you doing?
Well, how are you?
Good, good.
Thanks so
My
much.
name's Audrey. Nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you. My name's Lindsay. I'm the museum director here at the Berthoud Historical Society. Thanks
Aw,
for coming in.
yeah, of course. Thank you so much for having us. We really
course.
appreciate you.
Of course. Well, let's have a little bit of a tour, eh?
I love it. Let's do it.
Well, I heard you mention how old stuff is,
Yeah.
and that's probably one of my favorite artifacts that we have in the museum. It's a turn of the century carriage, but it's very high tech because it has headlights.
What?
Yeah,
That's
and then
crazy.
I had a I'll show you. It actually has a heater in it as well, so this is something that you would heat up and put right next to your feet so that the driver and his passenger would stay cozy. Steps and a cabriolet retractable top.
Oh, that's
Giving
retractable.
Porsche vibes, yeah.
Wow, that's fancy.
Yeah. Fancy carriage. Our main part of our archive is going to be photography. So we have a lot of different kinds of photography focused really on agriculture and community life here in Berthoud, really kind of small town vibes, kind of through photography. And yeah, so we have our photography kind of camera set up over here.
That's our thing right over here.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. A little bit less high tech
Yeah, just
in
a
your
little
world.
bit.
Yeah. But high tech for me.
Yeah.
And then we used to have some more like kind of women's era history over here, but right now it's currently in a little bit of a transitional phase. But the old sewing machine is genuinely one of my favorite things in the whole world.
Oh yeah, it's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love how it's preserved so
Mm-hmm.
well. That's really great.
Yeah.
And the piano. Oh,
And the piano.
oh.
And you'll find we actually have quite a few different like pianos, organs, instruments. We have quite a few of them.
Wow.
And I'll show you the functioning phonograph from turn of the century. It's very cool.
I love it.
So back here is the military exhibit. We get probably once or twice a month people trying to donate military uniforms to us. We are maxed out. Not something we need right now. But lots of local people in the military really love this exhibit and means a lot to them.
Yeah.
So,
Well, it definitely means a lot to a lot of people. So, yeah. Oh, it's so interesting. And the knives that are there, what is that?
yeah, so those actually kind of correlate to our other building, which I'll show you. They were made by a gentleman named A.G. Bimpson, and he's kind of the forefront of the Bimpson Stone Shop, which is going to be our next stop. But he created those knives during the steel shortage in World War II.
Oh.
So he used some really unique, materials to make these knives and send them to soldiers. And a lot of the soldiers figured his name and sent him letters thanking him for his craftsmanship and his kind of donation to the U.S. military force. So
Wow. Those are really
kinda cool.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the craftsmanship of it.
Yeah.
And then the horn.
So this is all our Carlson building. In 1940, it was started as a garage, and I believe it's one of the only buildings that we have at this location that's been here permanently. It's never moved.
Yeah.
Every other building that we have on our complex has been preserved by the Historical Society and moved to this location so that we can all be in one spot for preservation and for community engagement and stuff like that. So
That's incredible.
yeah. So that's kind of it for this building. If we want, we can go next door, check out the stone shop, and then we also have the one-room schoolhouse and the observatory, which I'm saving for last because it's my favorite.
I'm super excited. Let's go.
Okay, so now we're in our Bimson Stone Shop. It's the, I believe, only building in Berthoud that's on the National Register of Historic Places. We have others that are on the local register, but this one's going to be on the national one, which is kind of a cool claim to fame.
Yeah.
Lots of focus is going to be on the ironwork of Mr. Bimpson. Our gates out front are going to be based off of his style, and we have quite a few of his original artifacts in here as well, so we can kind of go this direction and look at those. We also operate the McCarty Fickle House, which is just down the street. And we have acquired quite a few artifacts from them as well that kind of focus on the home, as well as medical history. So we have a lot of medical artifacts because they had a whole family of doctors with one attorney in there as well.
Wow.
So these are some of his original works.
Oh,
So you can.
beautiful. That looks like a heart.
It does. And I was researching these the other day. They're called like fire dogs.
Fire dogs.
Yeah.
Oh.
And what you do is you put your wood in your fireplace right on top of them, and it allows for ventilation, so you have a better fire.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Mm-hmm. And you can also have like screens that go across them and the holds up screens for your fireplace. They're kind of cool tech.
Yeah.
Um,
That's really neat.
Yeah. This is my absolute favorite artifact. Has an asthmatic. I appreciate a nebulizer and nebulizer history.
Yes.
So, big fan, but this all came from the McCarty family, who were local. There was a dentist, Mr. Fickle, and Helen McCarty, who went to CU Boulder for her to be a doctor. Yeah, a women's history in there.
Looks like a barber's chair.
Right, doesn't it? And then back here we have a little bit of...
That's really cool. That's neat. The druggist?
Yeah. So McCarty, like I said, he was one of the local doctors, and he paired with Forsman. And all of this stuff has been like tested. CSU really helped us kind of curate this exhibit. So it's got some kind of crazy stuff if you read the labels.
That's really cool. We'll have to read some of these.
Then back here is a little bit of branding. We have a lot of agricultural and farming history. So we've tried to kind of focus on that here. Isn't it cute?
It is. I have a thing for hearts. I love hearts.
Trying to think. I thought we had another one, but I don't know. And then the kids really like this exhibit. You can kind of touch and play and get a little interactive.
I know. We're like, okay, let's touch. Let's play. It's really cool.
Wood file, different kinds of hammers, old-fashioned clamps.
Huh. Wow.
Yeah.
That's really cool. That saw.
Wow. Need your tetanus shot.
Somewhere.
This place is so cool.
Agricultural stuff. We had a local artist paint this for us, Sabine. She's a really just brilliant artist, and she made that special for us.
That's a huge safe.
Yeah. So, here's some of the kind of crazy stuff. There's the cyanide,
Wow.
rum. Yeah.
Bunion plaster. You got some bunions. We got some plaster for that. Wow. And then there's a comb kit and
Some barber tools. Yeah.
that's really cool. So fun fact, I am a cosmetologist and I worked at a barber shop.
Oh my gosh.
So that's why I was like, oh, that looks like a barber chair.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
At our other location, we have a different one, and it's in blue, and I think they'd make really cute. A couple.
Yeah.
And then this is an old-fashioned cigar lighter. If you go on our Instagram, you can see someone operating it in a... I don't want to do it because I don't. It's
No touch.
a little shocking, yeah. But I will give this to you, and I'll show you this guy.
Okay.
I'm here for the piano.
I know.
It's an
The
organ.
organ.
Oh.
You
Yeah.
have to pump it with your feet while you play.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a whole thing.
Wow.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
So this guy is so cute.
Oh my God, that's beautiful. That is so cool. Is that different music down there?
It's office, yeah. So it just kind of plays off of this cone. It's pretty similar material to like a record that you would
Yeah.
play. And then this is kind of your same function as a needle on a record player. So,
That is pretty awesome. How old is this?
turn of the century, early 1900s.
Wow. And it's preserved so well.
Mhm. And it's, if you see back here, it's Edison brand, which is kind of cool.
That is really cool. Oh, I love this right here. It's just got that little fabric right there. It's so beautiful.
Elegant.
Yes. Oh,
Love a little Victorian elegance.
I know. That's my favorite, era is the
Oh,
Victorian era.
Victorian, yeah.
Oh, I
I-
love it.
Do a little bit of dress recreation, and it's on my list.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah. And this guy, he's a little bit unsuspecting. He is actually a prohibition drinking fountain. And there was only like 2 or 3 of them in Berthoud, and someone had come in and kind of thought the drinking was a little bit of a problem, and installed the drinking fountains. So
Nice.
that's, yeah, a little prohibition too.
Oh, wow.
So yeah, that's kind of the Bimson Stone shop. We can go and check out the courtyard.
I would love to.
All right. As I mentioned in the stone shop, these gates are, I just love them. They're actually made after the same style as Bimson. And his daughters or granddaughters donated them to the museum. Really amazing donation. Really
That's
thankful
really
for it.
cool.
Yeah.
I love the difference between the two decor. I mean,
Mhm.
that's really cool how, that one looks super different.
Right,
Um,
yeah.
Yeah.
I actually never noticed that. And I'm a fan of symmetry, but
Me too. Me
Yeah.
too.
So as we go, you'll see these little names that are kind of throughout the whole courtyard, which is pretty big. But it's a part of our essentially a donation program for the museum through just the etchings on the pavers. So many people have obviously donated to the museum and really supported us, especially in the endeavor of kind of finalizing this courtyard. So yeah, some of those donations ended up as these little pavers. And we still do them. So, some people like the little baby pavers, and then there's, the really, really big ones over there.
Yeah. Is there a correlation to where, is it donation size or is it actually their preference?
A little bit of both. The smaller ones you can kind of choose, and then the larger ones are going to be really committed to a little bit of a larger donation.
Okay.
But all that information is on our website, so if you want to put your name on a paver, all you got to do is send me an email.
Awesome.
So in the courtyard, this is really where we host a lot of our kind of main events. We'll do summer concerts. We're working with Moon Theater this year. They're going to come do a few plays for us.
Oh, that's really fascinating.
So we'll go in here. This is our one-room schoolhouse.
Wow. Will you tell us about the schoolroom?
Yeah, so this is our one-room schoolhouse. It was moved to our location from present-day Carter Lake. Would have been ostensibly underwater. So it was a cool acquisition for us. It operated as a garage briefly before it came to us, and now we're just trying to really establish a cool exhibit in here. But it was actually operational as a one-room schoolhouse pretty late, till I want to say mid-30s, 1930s.
Oh, wow.
It operated as a one-room schoolhouse, yeah. So yeah, do you guys want to go see the observatory?
Yes.
It's my favorite. So this is the Bunyan Observatory, and it is, the building itself is a recreation of his original observatory that he had built here in Berthoud. But his family immigrated to Berthoud in the early 1900s. His dad started and operated the Berthoud National Bank downtown, and he kind of took over it after he attended CU Boulder. And he did the whole banking thing for a while, made enough money to become an amateur astronomer. So he built this kind of in his backyard and got the telescope, and unfortunately, towards the end of his life, he actually lost his eyesight.
Oh, wow.
So he couldn't use the telescope, and he donated it to CU Boulder, back to kind of his alma mater. And they actually ended up donating it back to us. So it is the original telescope.
Oh, that is so cool.
And we kind of built the building to fit the telescope. So I'll go point out just a few other things in the courtyard that are kind of cool. Okay. This is the mining cabin. And just kind of a cool architectural history note. You can tell when the mining family increased the size of this, because it used to be just one story, and now it's 2 stories. So if you look at the notching on the right-hand side of the cabin, you can tell where the notching kind of changes styles. That was when the expansion started. And the technology in building the cabins had changed a little bit by that point, and it helped us kind of date when he was able to expand it. Wow. And then this is the original bell to the schoolhouse as well. So that's just kind of a little thing, and then yeah, that's us. That's Berthoud history.
That's so awesome. Thank you so much for taking us around and showing us all these beautiful locations.
Yeah.
The observatory. My God,
Isn't
that
it
is
cool?
so cool. I think that has to be my favorite. So I'm super hungry, Taylyn.
Me too.
Where do you think we should go?
I think we should go to Brick Oven Pizza in Berthoud, owned by Mr. Cliff. It is such good pizza. It's been around for quite a while, and it's a big part of the community. If you mention the name Cliff or Brick Oven, everyone here knows who and what you are talking about.
Well, I'm super stoked to get some food in my belly.
Me too. I think we should go in.
I think so too. Can I do a small veggie pizza with no cheese, please?
You bet.
Awesome.
And then I'll do a small cheese pizza.
Okay.
So we're here at Cliff's, and I got the veggie pizza with no cheese. You know, hold the cheese for me, please. And then we got a cheese pizza and a Hawaiian over here. So I'm going to have my piece.
Me as well.
Cheers. Cheers.
Try not to drink.
Oh my God, this is amazing.
Very good, very mouth-watering. It's still steaming.
Mm-hmm. And
Very
it's so
good.
crispy. The crust is so crispy.
It's really good.
And the veggie, like, I'm a big texture person, so the veggies are perfect. They're not like super done, but they've got like a really good crisp to it.
Crunch. They
Mhm.
look good.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna start enjoying our pizza. We'll see you in a few. Tell me about this area. Man, that is gorgeous.
Yeah, this painting has been here since I moved here, way before I moved here, but it hasn't been touched since I've moved here, which was 8 years ago.
Wow.
The lady on the painting I know is known as the rancher's wife, and that's why the building says the rancher's wife on it. I haven't been inside personally, and the sign says open, so I don't know about you, but I'm curious
I'm
about
pretty
it.
curious as well. I think we should go in. What
I
do you think?
so too.
Okay.
I want to know more.
Let's do it.
I definitely want to try this. Will you try it with me?
I will definitely try it with you. That looks amazing.
It's yummy.
It says, all you need is love.
Oh, yeah, you and your hearts.
I know.
It's
I
cute.
know. Me and my hearts, I love them. Animal Tracks activity book. Do you want an Animal Track activity book?
Come get it, huh? The ranchers. What's this called?
Ooh, look at all these handmade soaps.
It smells so good.
Oh my God, I know. So fragrant.
Like, you know when you walk into a Christmas store? That's what it smells like.
I love the lavender, the like bunches of lavender that's over here. That smells so
They have
amazing.
sage. I love sage. Love burning it around the house.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Oh my God, it is like,
I'm getting overwhelmed.
I
There's so
know,
much.
there's so
There's
much.
Christmas stuff. Colorado Cola? Rocky Mountain Root Beer?
Wow.
All natural Rocky Mountain sodas. Made in Denver.
Nice.
Oh, this is so cute.
So, funny story, Billy Ray Cyrus. I used to love the song Achy Breaky Heart. And so I have a video of me skateboarding singing Achy Breaky Heart in Tennessee when I was like 7.
Okay. Oh, that's really neat. All the little cartoon, what are they called? Comics? That's it.
Look
That's
at this
the word.
old tape, though.
Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
So I have a license plate um, from my great grandfather. It was from 1939, and it's in the shape of the Tennessee state. Yeah, it's really cool. And then I have
That's
another one
fascinating.
that is like it's all yellow, and it's from 1969. Yeah,
That's really cool.
I can't wait to do something with them.
Okay, you guys, we've made it to Fickle Park. You can recognize this park in Berthoud because of all the beautiful statues and art that is in this park. It has been here for quite a few years, and there's honestly some really amazing stories behind some of the art in this park. Kids love him, people sit on him all the time. He takes it like a champ. This tree got knocked down from a really bad snowstorm, so it was like one of these bigger trees. And it completely fell over, and it was crazy to see. It was all over Facebook and everything. And Berthoud, instead of cutting down the tree and just completely taking it out, they took what they could save and they made it into an art piece. And I think that is absolutely amazing.
Love it. Like repurposing,
Yep.
like making art out of something that, had some misfortune.
This, I feel like, represents Berthoud really well. They just use their resources. They don't just take things down and go, okay, well, the tree broke, so we're just gonna take it out and kill it. They're like doing something that not a lot of people would think of. Since they do the little farmers markets, and there's like 20 booths set up.
Wow.
And it'll be anything from t-shirts to scarves to jewelry people make to produce. It's really awesome. You can find a lot in the little town.
What's your favorite statue here?
I will have to show you him. He's over there, and he's Mr. Walrus.
Mr. Walrus. Let's
So
go
let's
see
go
Mr.
see him.
Walrus. There's Mr. Walrus.
This is Mr. Walrus.
Oh,
We would climb up and sit on top of his head and slide down.
you can kind of see feet prints
Yeah.
going up.
Yeah. The idea never dies. Someone is always on this walrus, so it's a good spot to hang out.
Let's try this honey. I'm
We
super
wanna do
stoked.
this. Okay, one. Look, I'm gonna show it to the camera. Look
Yeah.
how yummy this is.
Honeycomb.
Very yummy. It's like
Ooey gooey
on the
goodness.
bottom. I've never eaten a honeycomb before.
I haven't either.
I
This
don't
is
know
a
how to do
first.
this.
This is a first. Let's open it and see. Oh my god, that looks so
Do we
yummy.
want to grab it at the same time?
I mean, I guess we can.
Oh god, this is gonna be the other
This is
one.
so.
I feel like, can I just do that?
Yeah, I don't care.
Come on, honey.
We've had some fun with this,
Oh,
guys.
Oh my god,
Done
that's
and done. Nom 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 nom.
Okay.
Let's do this. Oh my.
Oh, look at that honey.
So much. Look at that. Ready?
I just tried a little bite off my finger. Yeah.
Oh my god. That is so delicious.
That is so good.
It's so messy.
Not a first date snack. but
No.
Really good.
Yeah. This is a more bedroom snack.
Yes. Right. She's gonna eat this whole thing on the camera. Right?
Num 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 num.
It's like a cheese bowl, but it's honey.
Yeah.
Well, this is good, but after a few bites, it's a little much.
Yeah.
And I need water. You know where a great place to get drinks would be?
Where?
Off to City Star Brewing.
Let's
If you're in
go.
Berthoud, you definitely know that name. Let's go, because I need a drink.
I need to wash my hands.
I need to wash my face.
Let's do it.
Let's. We are at City Star Brewing.
Yum. I just went and got a lovely beer. It's called the Red Rider. It's an Irish red. What did you get?
I went outside to the food truck. They constantly have food trucks outside, different food trucks every single day. This one was from Steamy Wieners, and I got a spicy sausage hot dog, and I'm excited to try it. I haven't tried a spicy sausage hot dog before, so this will be new for me.
It looks delicious.
It smells so good.
All right, well, cheers. Oh, that is so good.
Oh my god.
So delish. Yeah.
Very good.
So if you're in Berthoud, make sure that you come to the Star Brewery and get some steamy wieners and a beer. Well, thank you so much, Taylyn, for showing us around your city. Man, it is so fun here. I absolutely love this quaint area and everything that it has to offer. I mean, there's so much in a small town. So,
Thank you guys for having me. I enjoyed touring you all around.
Oh, thanks. Well, next time, we'll see ya. Bye.